Hey, this is Monique. This time on One More Project, I made some breast pads, which sounds terrible. What is that? I made these breast pads for a friend's daughter who is going to breastfeed her new baby. And I'm very excited that she wants to do that, but sometimes you just need more of things. And this is one of those things I found when my children were small, which was 100 years ago, or at least 20 something. I needed more. And so this was just an easy way to have plenty of absorbency that was non-irritating, that could be reused. So anyway, I made some of these for my friend's daughter, and I hope if you have somebody that you love that's going to breastfeed, or maybe you're going to breastfeed, that this will help you. So these were really easy to make, and I would tell you that they're all beautiful circles, but they're not. And I looked to see if I had any white in my stash, and I had all these other fun stuff. So I thought, why not? Why do they have to be just white? So I cut them with a rotary cutter. And if you have a rotary cutter, you know how great it is. I have to tell you, the thing that I like about it is I can cut 4 layers of fabric of this fleece. No, not fleece, flannel. That's what it is. I can cut 4 layers of flannel at one time. Now, sometimes I get confused on which way I need to be going so that I get the blade up tight against the plastic straight edge. But I like it too because the straight edge pieces, all these different shapes, are all calibrated, and then my mat is calibrated, so I have a couple of different ways to go out about trying to find the right size. And sometimes I actually find it. Anyway, so I cut these all into these 4-inch squares, and like I said, it was pretty good with the rotary cutter because I could cut them pretty quickly, which was nice because I ended up making 3 dozen of them. So, but then since I didn't have white, I cut a bunch of them, and then if I had leftovers, I would use those to make that 3rd piece inside until I had this nice big stack. Now, I have a serger, so you know I'm going to use it. And I didn't mark these, I just sewed them. So like I said, they're not really circles. I'm not sure any one of them was a perfect circle. But anyway, I kind of go round on the corner, and I'm shooting to be at the top of that arc when I get to the side, so that I can make the circle as big as possible. The corners have to go away to make a circle, but I try to get to as close to the edge out in the middle of each side as I can, so that they can stay as big as possible. Even though this is plenty big, it looks like, oh, I need something bigger, I need it shaped. No, this is really going to do the job, because you just need something to absorb that extra moisture. And this way you have cotton against your skin, because if you buy like the disposable ones, sometimes they have a layer on there that helps wick away the moisture. That can actually be a problem sometimes, because your skin can be so sensitive. Alright, so if you don't have a serger and you want to make some for yourself or for your friend, same thing, 3 layers of fabric. But I sewed around them with just a straight stitch first. Now, if you wanted yours to be perfect circles, you could draw a circle just on one of them on the top and then sew all 3 of them together. Like I said, it's not going to be a big deal. But I would leave them all stacked together, even if you want to make a circle. I would leave them stacked together as a square, and then do this. Cut the extra off beyond that stitch. Maybe an 1/8, maybe just even a 1/16 from the stitch. Don't cut the stitch away, and don't cut like all the way up against it. Leave just a tiny little bit. Then I put my machine on the widest zigzag stitch. I didn't change the length any. I just made it as wide as possible, and I'm going all the way around. I am doing it so that the needle goes off on the inside of the machine, onto the right side there, so that it catches all those fibers and they won't begin to ravel. There you go. Thanks for watching. I hope that if you have a newborn in your house, that you get some sleep and that you love that baby, because the days are long, but the years are short. And I want to remind you that, like newborn babes, crave pure spiritual milk so that you may grow up in your salvation. See you next time.